Hey, hey.
Holy fucking shit, guys. EOS just reached $21. Can you believe it? I certainly can't. You know, back when I bought this at let's say $1, I never expected this to go all the way up to 21 bucks. This was my largest investment ever at $1. Can you believe it? You know, and I sold yesterday, as most of you following me on Twitter know. I sold 80% yesterday, and this was the biggest payday of my life so far, and I am super happy with it. You know, a lot of people are speculating, including me, that this could go up all the way to, let's say, dollar-wise. Dollar-wise, this could go up to $33, but I don't care at this point. I was looking at my, at my alt pockets, and I was just sitting there in front of my screen staring at all this money, and I sold 80%, and I don't regret this for 1 second. Not at all. Absolutely zero regrets. You know, for the ones that haven't sold yet, you know, you don't have to sell. Obviously this could go on for quite a while. I've drawn my Fibonacci extensions here, and the next extension is sitting at 375,000 satoshis. So 375,000 satoshis, that's where the next resistance should be at. Obviously we could also be making a top here, because that's exactly where the first Fibonacci extension is going to be. You know, so be careful. I would definitely not recommend buying this at this level, you know, all-time high, crazy explosion. I just wouldn't do it. So today we're going to look, you know, at Bitcoin. Obviously, as we always do, we're going to be looking at Ethereum. Neo will probably get a showcase in today's episode of Day Trade Jeffrey, and some more alts. You know, I am super excited. It surely looks like we have been bottoming out. You know, if this truly was a bull trap, I don't think the price could have lasted for this long. You know, and we did not retest the broken resistance yet, so obviously we might be going down to, let's just say 8,000 USD, but at this point it's getting more and more unlikely. We broke through the resistance. We had a very large move up actually, and we did drop down all the way to 8,600. You know, and this might count as a retest. I don't know at this point. It might, or it might not. You know, it might very well be that we're gonna have to go down to lower levels. But it's getting more and more unlikely. There's so much money entering the market now, you wouldn't believe it. You know, George Soros, virtually every bank in the world is looking at crypto. Switzerland wants to be the capital of crypto of the world. Wall Street is looking at how they are going to trade crypto. Canada wants to include crypto in its stock exchange itself. Not sure what it's called, but you know, you do the math. I think we're going to enter the biggest bubble we have ever seen, ever. Even bigger than the internet bubble, bigger than tulips, bigger than anything anyone could ever think of. And you know, if you're watching this, you are in before the big banks, so congratulations, and expect to make a lot of money, you know, this year, next year. That being said, crypto is very dangerous. It's very volatile. You can lose all your money if you don't watch out. So just make sure to keep that in the back of your mind once you are going in a complete trading frenzy like I am right now. So not much to update for Bitcoin. Currently we are sitting right at resistance. We haven't breached this resistance yet, but by the looks of it, this is not going to take too long. I'm just going to draw this out. Resistance is currently sitting at 92.61 and we're sitting at 92.82. So we're trying to breach this level. As you can see, we have had a couple of tests of this level in the past, starting In November 2017 we breached this level and then we dumped back in. So that's the first test. Second test was in January this year, and you know, after that we had a couple of tests of this level. So this is a major level. If we break this, you know, I'm not going to be bearish anymore at all this year. Perhaps there is going to be some resistance at 11,700, but I don't think that's nearly as powerful as where we are currently. So that's all that can be said at this point. If we break out, we break out. Adam and Eve bottom is going to be confirmed, and we're gonna moon. So I'm very happy with that. So let's go over to Ethereum. I think there's more excitement right there. Just gonna open the chart. Ethereum USD. As I've said in my previous live streams, currently we are, you know, very well out of the support zone. Support zone was sitting between 400 and 350. I bought there, and you know, the moment the price came into these levels, it was like, nope, I don't want to be here, and it just exploded right back up. I do believe Ethereum is going to make a new all-time high, 2100 USD, easy. I think it might actually go even higher. Talking about fractals, just look over here. June, July 2017 is mirroring what's happening right now. So I strongly believe that we are going to go down from here. We're going to make another double top, and we are going to moon. This is not confirmed by anything else but my suspicion that this is going to happen. If we look at TA, the side of things, you know, fractals aren't really TA. They are repeating patterns that have nothing at all to do with TA. But if we're going to look at pure TA base levels, there is quite a lot of resistance sitting at 770 USD. If Bitcoin really can accomplish this run, if we can break out and start our moon mission, it shouldn't be really a problem to break this. So as soon as we clear this level, 760, I think we might be going to, you know, the previous high, which is 1400, easily. Obviously we're going to need some consolidation before we are going to breach these levels, but I expect that before the end of the year we might actually be able to make this. You know, so if you bought Ethereum at these levels, congratulations, you have a solid position set in stone. If you're looking to rebuy, you know, I'd say right now it's not a bad time. If Bitcoin breaks out, you know, might not see these levels again for the rest of the year. So, you know, obviously I'm super excited, but you know, we're all going to be shit rich before the end of the year. So I guess that's, you know, ETH USD. And if we look at the Bitcoin pair, fairly simple. I would like to take a quick look on a daily. Please keep in mind this is a logarithmic chart, and we're gonna do it on Bittrex because Bittrex obviously has the most data. If we look at the Ethereum paired against Bitcoin, you can see that we clearly are still in the uptrend level. Bitcoin value might drop a little because I truly think we're gonna have to stay in this wedge that we are forming right now for, let's say, a month, maybe 2 months, and then we have, you know, the room to break out as we did in 2016. Actually we broke out in 2017, excuse me, there in March. I think it's going to be July, something like that, maybe August, before we can break out, and I do not expect Ethereum to reach the top of this channel anymore, because that would make it larger than Bitcoin, and that's just something that I don't see happening. Obviously, I think Bitcoin and Ethereum could coexist around the same market cap levels, and don't get me wrong, it might actually become larger than Bitcoin. I don't know, nobody knows. But it's a bold statement to believe such a thing. Next we're gonna take a quick look at Lux. Lux is definitely my little baby. been hearing some good stuff about Lux. We broke the downside of the bullish pennant, so I'm really sad about that. You know, this is going to extend consolidation for maybe 1 or 2 weeks. But that being said, support is very close. It's currently sitting at 75,000 satoshis. If we reach support, I will actually take some profits from EOS, because I took a shit ton of profits with EOS. I already took new positions, which I'm going to show you at the end of this live stream. I found a new gem, but you know, I'm going to pour in even more if we actually do reach support right here. Just gonna buy it all up. My targets still stand. Moon is my target, and you cannot change my mind. So when I sold EOS, I make a big stack of profits, and I was looking for something to reinvest some of those profits, because obviously I'm going to diversify. And what I found, you know, might blow your mind. You might have never heard of it, or maybe you did. It's on Binance. It's called Nulls, and my entry in Nulls is 0.0038 bitcoins. We're gonna go over to the 4-hour chart, and we're going to see why. Yesterday we actually broke out of a very big resistance, and I saw this happening, you know, about 2 hours after I took my EOS profits. I saw this happening, and I was like, okay, I definitely need to be in here. What is Nulls? Nulls can be compared to EOS, and we're just going on Google right now. I'm going to show you. This is a competitor of EOS. It's decentralized. Everyone can join development, kind of like Bitcoin. You know, there is not a core developer. Everyone who wants to make contributions can do so. They do have a solid team. I invite you to go over the team yourself, because I don't want to make these streams too long. But they do have a solid team. Now if we go over to CoinMarketCap, that's a weird C, CoinMarketCap, we're going to take a quick look at Nulls and as to why I do believe this could be another 10x, easy. Nulls market cap is currently sitting at 156 million, which is terribly low for a smart contracts platform. Now if we go to the TA side of things, we just broke a major resistance. I've drawn out my Fibonacci extensions. I've shown how to draw these in my previous video, so feel free to, you know, after watching this one, go and take a look. But we broke the resistance, and as you can see right now, we did retest it, and now we are just gradually moving up. And I do expect to, you know, to break the previous high right over here. And I can see I've drawn this a little bit wrong. Should be more like this, I reckon, just to be super accurate. There we go. I'm not going to count this wick. This doesn't count because somebody dumped a shit ton of nulls, and this is not, you know, this is not part of the chart, in my personal opinion. You know, if you do think this is part of the chart, it changes things completely. But I'm not going to count it in. Now if we do break this all-time high right here, and I do believe this is possible, if you look at the volume, just going to expand the volume here. There we go. You can clearly see that there's about 5 times more volume than there used to be. This is a sign of accumulation. In my personal opinion, we have now finished accumulation, and we are gonna go for a moonshot easily. First target 0.001 Bitcoin or 100,000 satoshis. That would actually make it a 1.5x from here. This is going to be the first target, but I truly believe we are going much higher. Reason being that the Null's mainnet is releasing soon, and if it does, it will be the fastest blockchain around. So you know, that's something to consider. So I reckon we're done right now. I would like to ask you to subscribe down below. Also, I have a Discord channel where I am spending 16 hours out of the 24 hours I have every day. Make sure to join, come and have a chat. We have some crazy memes and very, very good charting. So thank you for watching. I hope you're excited as I am. Tell me what coin you're excited about, and tell me if you made any profits on EOS. I'm definitely going to want to hear about that. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys soon.